Hello everyone and welcome to the Shed of Solitude. Mike Rondo coming to you with another review of pipe tobacco. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're doing now. This wouldn't be a review unless I screwed up a European name or a company. And this is Kohlhase and Kopp. I believe I said that right. If my memory serves me right, based on what Redcoat's Return and the way he pronounced it years ago, he had the Christmas blend, and I want to try the Christmas blend. I could not get my hands on the Christmas blend. So we're doing Graham, the Caribbean Blue Series. And I got to tell you, right off the bat, I opened this. I wasn't expecting much. I was expecting kind of probably not going to like this, ho-hum kind of thing. But as soon as I opened it up, it was like, now I haven't been to the beach in about 20 years, which is strange because I live in the ocean state and it's relatively close. And immediately, all those memories as a kid, a teenager, as a young adult, when I'd camp out in my Jeep at the beach and everything, all that, the smells came back to me, like suntan lotion, coconut oil, and that has it in here. There's stuff like that, and it just brought back memories, and wow. It kind of makes you crave to go to the Caribbean for Christmas break. So in my eyes, this is kind of a winter blend. If you're daydreaming about warmer days in the dead of winter, this is probably a blend you're going to want to try. And man, it smells just so great. This is probably the best smelling tobacco I've ever smelled, to be honest. And I'm not even a beach person. I'm more of a pines, mountains, streams, snow caps, grizzly bears, moose, caribou, elk, type of thing. Wolves, of course. Wow, it just smells so good. I wish this was a candle. It's kind of, I imagine this is what a Yankee candle with these flavors would smell like. So let's get out the Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass. So we got coconut cane sugar, blackberry nut. It's a Danish aromatic. So this is based on the, is it East Indian Company or something like that? I forget what that. It is some kind of description. I'll have to look real quick. But it doesn't say exactly what the tobaccos are. So I had to look that up. I had to go into here on tobaccopipes.com, which is where I got this. So it's a Burley, Virginia, and Cavendish. It's ribbon cut. Let's see. Room load is pleasant. I can vouch for that. So yeah, this is what's it say? So this is, and it's still available. They got 59 currently in stock. Now I don't see what the tribute was to. So in any case, I saw that somewhere, but that's neither here nor there. We don't care. Let's get into this and smoke it. I'm envisioning myself in the Caribbean smoking this on a deck and just enjoying the warm sun and the slight breeze. This really evokes warmer days, although it's not too bad. It's 48 in here. It's about 45 outside. It's warm. It's sunny. Not like yesterday in that hurricane that we had. But I would say it's mostly the coconut. And like the blackberry that I'm tasting, which is fantastic. I'm not even big on blackberry, but this combination just works so damn well. Wow, I thought I was going to give I was going to have a crappy review and I was going to be like, oh, it's blah, it's nothing great, but damn. Now I will seek out the Christmas blend next year somehow, some way. I will have to figure that out. Also, I made a post about Dr. Lester, Redcoat's return, as most of us know him. During the Christmas time, I always watch his video. Well, Halloween and Christmas, I always watch his. I watch his videos anyway, but it's especially nice to just chill out and listen to him talk for a little while. And today he mentioned the 7LE 320, which is my workhorse right here. So I decided I'd go with that today. I would pick the 7LE 320, the workhorse of the Shed of Solitude. And you cannot go wrong with the Shed of Solitude, with a 7LE, 320 pipe. You just can't. As he was saying, you get the thick walls. You can smoke anything and anything in this. And, you know, I would highly recommend to Dr. Lester, Redcoat's return, to get a naked one, a naked 320. I know the Pipe Nook had them. This is where I got mine. I don't know if I got to check. I got to check later because I got to get more in myself. But I highly oh my God, this is just great. Holy smokes! I wish I would have done this review sooner if I'd known it was going to be this good. So this is the gram, and then maybe tomorrow or later in the week we're going to do the win, which is that win? It's hard to see. I can't. The lighting. Yeah, WYNNE. So we got that next, and I'm curious. It's the Caribbean Blue. Let's see what we got. I wonder if it's the same, but it's different. I don't know. Let's see real quick. Rum, honey, vanilla, goji berry? I've never heard of that. Or gorja berry? Gorja? I don't know. Anyway, figure that out there on the review. But it is different. I thought they were actually the same. It was just a different cut. But so far, Graham, that was a good choice on my part. I mean, it burns well. Now, there's a little bit of a spice taste at the end there. I would say more rummish than the sugar cane that I was getting earlier. Yesterday, I almost had a heart attack. Not officially, but I'd opened the door, and it was pouring like a monsoon, and it was bad. So I was smoking my pipe. I grabbed my Zippo, because it was windy. I figured, all right, go with the windproof. Okay, it is lighting. So yesterday, I take it out, I go to light it, and it slips out of my hand, and I don't know if some of you might have saw the photo that I posted in my community page. It fell in like a pool of water. It just dunked in there, and I was like, oh, shit. And I had to dry it out. I didn't think it was going to dry out, but it's still struggling a bit, as you can see. But it is lighting. But it's a struggle. I'm going to have to put a little more fuel in it, I think, and like that. Even this one's struggling of late. And I don't know if it's the temperatures in here, because they've been cool at night, and when I come out here, it's not exactly warmed up yet. Even the fuel, I got to get more fuel. I mean, or it's blocked, like I said yesterday, because there's always that chance I could block it. But yeah, yesterday I kind of lit it, and I even slipped. I almost fell into the puddle as well, trying to get it out, because it went into the water was up pretty, not as bad as it was the storm like a month or two ago, or in the summer, near the end of the summer, but it was up there quite a bit, and a lot of flooding in Rhode Island, in New England as well. They even closed the hurricane barrier that we have in downtown Providence for the storm surge. And yesterday there was a gentleman who posted on my comments about Teddy Roosevelt that I'm reading, and he mentioned, uh, oh, what is it now? I just lost track of it. Hold on. I'm reading it. Oh, The River of Doubt. I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but the title of the book. I am reading that now, just so you know. It's part of the 5 books that I'm reading with Teddy. And I got to say, I picked a pretty good order in reading. From American Buffalo, What's Your Whistle, with hunting and big game hunting. And then you get into the naturalist part of Teddy, which is the side I didn't know. And it kind of coincides with that book. And now I'm reading the River of Doubt, and it picks up kind of right where the naturalist left off, which is pretty cool. So it's been a fun little journey. I was hoping to, I was really going to do that in January. I was going to read all 5 in January, but I'm ahead of schedule because I think there's other stuff I want to get to. But this has been a fun little treat, reading all about Teddy. Well, speaking of which, I went and got my passport today, which wasn't too bad. I got it in case I go on any expeditions like Teddy did. I don't see me going to any jungles or savannah or anything like that. But it's good to have the passport. That was a painless, wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be a bigger to do, but wasn't bad. The lady at the post office, Christine, was nice. And I hadn't been downtown to the Providence post office, and I think the last time is when I got my driver's license. There used to be, the road test used to be around Providence. I remember my father used to take me there to do the road test because he kind of knew which way they take you or whatever. And those brought back memories, especially on the road where I was turning around. There's one point when my father and I, in the back when you turn around the post office, his thing was like when I would turn at that time, I didn't give it enough gas. So he'd say, give it a little gas, give it a little gas. So me being me, and at that age being the smartass that I am, like his, because I'm his son, I just floored it. I stomped on the gas and the wheels were spinning, and then he was yelling at me. It was awesome. Oh, it was great. And after that, we were good, though. We were pretty good. I remember the first time we were around my old neighborhood in Cumberland, and we were driving, and I went through a stop sign, punching the dashboard. Oh, it was fun stuff. Oh, the adventures with my old man. But we were good after that, peeling out. And I did get a 99 on my test. For those that are wondering. I think I took my hand off the wheel and itched my ear, or I proceeded to go through a caution light when I should have slowed down and stopped. Something like that. This is, wow. I thought Santa's bag was good, and I thought yesterday's was really good, connoisseur's choice. But this is something. Now I think there's 2 other blends. I think I'm going to go order them after I do this and try that. Because, man, this is an all-arounder. Not an everyday one. I wouldn't say smoke this every day. I would say a once-a-week Friday night treat during the summer. Pick it out on a cold winter's day when it's 5 degrees out, it's snowing, it's blizzardy, got no place to go, and you're daydreaming of being in the Caribbean or someplace sunny and tropical. Pick this blend. It'll lift your spirits up. I'm pretty sure of that, and it'll make you feel better. Oh, this is a good one. But even in the spring, this is a good once a week, once a month, or twice a week kind of thing. Not twice a week, maybe twice a month kind of blend. I think too much coconut and cane sugar would be off-putting if you did this like every day. I couldn't do this every day. But it is a nice treat. I like this. I mean, this might be the Christmas Eve blend I smoke after playing Santa. Of course, the Dolphins have to play on Christmas Eve and ruin my Christmas Eve in a way. It stressed me out a little. Not really stressed me out, but Of course, I'm playing my best friend Tim's Cowboys, so him and I will be going back and forth. It's also his birthday on Christmas Day, so. But I'm kind of getting to the point with the NFL season where I don't think the Dolphins are gonna. They're missing. Well, first off, they're banged up. That offensive line is like a triage center. They're all beat up and hurt. Our defense doing pretty well, but let's face it, we played the Jets. We didn't play a real team of yet, and we've lost to the real team supposedly. But I don't know. The NFL season is weird as it is anyway. There's really no dominant team. One week everyone's saying it's the Dolphins. The next they say it's the Eagles. The next they say it's the Niners. Then they say the Cowboys. And each of those teams have struggled at some point. Like as I tell my friend at work, it's the point of this season is just to survive to get to the playoffs at this point, and then you just go from there because everyone's beat up, you know, and it depends on who you match with. So who knows? I find it funny now because I won't watch any of the sports commentators anymore. It's just like the news. They're just absolutely useless. Screaming match. All their opinions is like doomsday, end of the world nonsense. So I don't watch any of that. So it takes the pressure off. Just enjoy it. So I don't think the Dolphins will. I hope they do. It'd be great in my lifetime to win one, but I don't see it this year. I think they're missing a few key players, and maybe next year. They got like 3 years to do something, and then they're going to have to move on again for the 100th time. But anyway, as I was telling my friend Tim, I'm just looking forward to enjoying my Sundays and not watching football for a while. I mean, I could do that now, but I can't help myself. Some bit of loyalty to him. Now, it's still holding its sweetness, and there's that bit of spice as I go further down. There's a bit of a spice, which isn't bad, but it makes me wonder, is it going to get more to that not so great taste, like aftertaste, because it's getting more tobacco-like all the fun, fruity stuff has been burned off kind of thing? And I am happy to say the room, though, still smells like the tin, smells like suntan lotion, the beach, you know, all the good things that you'd want. So the only knock, and it's not a knock yet, because I'm almost done. I don't get too much more to go. I like the spice. It's a little change up, but I'm afraid it's going to wear off and it's going to turn into that kind of bitter tobacco, not so good taste. But then again, it's at the very end of the bowl. Just toss the dottle out. Anyway, that's going to do it. This is a pleasure to smoke. If you can, I know tobaccopipes.com has 60-something or whatever, or 50-something. Go get yourself some. You won't regret it. I think you'll like it. Even your non-aromatic people, for a treat, once every 6 months or whatever, you might want to try this. I think you might like this. It's not overpowering, I'll say that. It's right where it needs to be. Anyway, I'm out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.